Hey, what's up guys? Corn O'Keefe here, bringing another UNIVS prediction. We got Ike from Fire Emblem versus Guts. Pretty interesting development, I will say so myself. Right off the bat, I will say I don't feel like there's a huge strength advantage. They both are able to wield two-handed swords with one hand for the most part, showing very impressive strength right there. But I feel like Guts' sword might actually be a little bit bigger, have a little more weight to it. It might, at the end of the day, if you calculate the two swords, I think you might find Guts is actually a little more impressive wielding his double-handed sword with one hand. Now, I'm not counting Ike out. He's definitely very strong. Heck, he's even managed to knock back several trained guards with one swing of his sword before. Thing with Guts has actually used one single swipe and was able to cut through pure plated armor along with the person behind the armor. Ike is kind of heavy though. Now, not like Bowser heavy or King DDD heavy or nothing like that. He's not exactly slow in terms of being compared to other heavy hitters such as Bowser and DDD. You know, he's not heavy like that, but he is heavy, and he's not as fast as Marth from Fire Emblem. On the other hand, you have Guts, who actually has moved faster than the trained eye can track, and I'm pretty sure he's moved around supersonic speeds before. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he definitely has a speed advantage. I gotta give him the arsenal advantage as well, and correct me again if I'm wrong, but his arm can actually produce flames like a flamethrower, his mechanical arm. Now, I'm not too sure if fire is really going to affect Ike all that much. Ike can actually conjure fire himself with his sword. He can actually slam his sword into the ground, combusting flames out. But I really feel like Guts has a huge endurance and stamina advantage, and he's actually taken out multiple demons daily at one point. Ike definitely has a lot of willpower of his own. You know, he fights for his friends, but he's not as fast as Marth. He is strong though, very strong in his own right. He's durable, and he can conjure fire basically with his sword, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, when you compare him to Guts, I feel like Guts definitely edges out barely in terms of strength. I do feel like he has a speed advantage. He definitely has a higher pain tolerance. He can endure more punishment, has more stamina. And I would say Guts has much more experience. And he has his Berserker armor, which doesn't necessarily heal him in a sense. It just kind of keeps his body together. So he doesn't necessarily feel pain. He doesn't necessarily feel pain, but he can still get his body messed up nonetheless. But I gotta go with Guts all the way for the next UNIVS. Let me know what you all think down below. Guts or Ike? I'm going for Guts. Shout out to Leopold the Brave. As always, have a great one. Have a blessed day. Peace.